Without oil, I can't continue producing gunpowder, and without steel, I can't produce oil. So today, I'm gonna make a steel foundry, but not just any steel foundry. I'm gonna make an ultra realistic one based off of an old but real life steel mill. By the end of the video, I'll have steel and 2 blast furnaces, one small and one massive. Let's get started. So I may have added another mod.
Yeah, boy.
You're an archer, aren't you? You use projectile weapons. You want a better projectile weapon? Why do you have no arrows anyways? Here, take that. I don't think he's gonna use the rifle. It's not looking good, bros. Fine. You can take your stupid bow. Guys, let's make a weather deflector. I don't want my place to get destroyed literally immediately. But I do expect this will solve our rain problems. It's not gonna just rain constantly. It'll be localized rain. It'll be so much better. Weather deflectors are very easy and they prevent block damage. Please don't form a tornado right now. Please don't. Don't tornado. I don't know the range of these deflectors, and it's not giving me an option to kill the storms or prevent block damage, but it also hasn't killed the storm, so it better prevent block damage, otherwise we're gonna have problems. I want the colonists to be able to make their own fishing rods, because that's how they're getting their own food, and I want to make like a cow farmer for them as well, so that I can farm beef. At least for me. I can't unlock a Fletcher, which is how you make fishing rods with the colonists. I have to have a level 2 university to research it. So I'm trying to upgrade the university, and I've been upgrading houses over here. Most of these are level 3 now, actually. Just a matter of collecting these annoying materials. Cowhand's hut, moo. Let us make the cow pen. And I guess to feed the cows, they're gonna need wheat, so they would need a farm as well. Did I already make a farm at some point? Apparently not. That's fine. Let's make another farm. Okay, this is a cow hut. What kind of cow hut do I want? I do not want that one because I'm not using dark prismarine. I like dark prismarine, but it's just not fun to get. That looks more like a stable. Maybe I should put it somewhere else, actually. I don't know, this might actually look the best. And it doesn't look as farmy as I thought it would. Speaking of farmy though, this looks like a great design. It's got different greenhouses for different crops and everything. I think I'll go with this. Well, my build... What? Where are they? Where are the guards? Why are there pillagers here? Bro, what the heck? Where were the guards? Okay, I was busy looking at this farm, and it's got room for fields. It's like a bunch of greenhouses. You know, this is sick. I want to do this. Oh yeah, I also stuck the cowhand's hut up here and started a building. Oh no. 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 I reserve the right to kill the storm if it starts like ruining my colony. Oh wait, it's over. That went away in a hurry. Let's go see what it's doing. Okay. Well, here's our first tornado, guys. It's going for the train. But I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Did the weather deflector like just shove it away? Oh, there go the animals. I wonder if the weather deflector just like made it go wee really far away or something. Oh wait, is it taking out the gravel? Oh, come on. Bruh. Why can it take out the gravel but not the dirt? Okay, this is kind of cool. Cowhand, here we go. What the heck is herding cows? It's a funny icon. Right, so there have to be cows. So I'm going to put cows in that pen now. Let me get out my leads. Moo. Come hither. Would you like some cows? You need an axe. How ominous. I can't imagine why the cow herder would need an axe. Epic job. That took an excessively long amount of time. I hope you're happy. I don't know if I'm happy. It's a level 2 university now. Oh, wait, did we just get an... Oh, we just got another researcher. I forgot you get to... So I actually can do... What would it be? Probably technology. Yeah, unlocks the Fletcher's hut for... And the sieving thing. Both of those I need. Here. This is what I needed. I want the Fletcher's hut, because on the Fletcher can craft fishing rods. And then they can stop yelling at me about not having fishing rods, so I can make that go away. Steel. I need steel very badly for a lot of reasons. First reason is to make any kind of good cannons, you need steel. And additionally, you need steel to make the distillation tower and pump jack stuff in order to refine oil properly with the actual oil that we're going to be doing. And we can't make an oil refinery, we can't collect oil without steel. I've selected a nice empty spot for a steel mill. I'm going to be modeling it after a somewhat, well, yeah, it's a pretty famous steel mill. The Bethlehem Steelworks steel mill that is in Pennsylvania in the United States. Now, it's not actually active anymore. It's been closed down, mostly demolished for several decades. But they still have the blast furnaces left, and for a long time it was the largest steel mill in the United States. Now the part that's left are the blast furnaces, and apparently there's 5 of them that are left. I'm not going to be building all 5 of those, one because it would take a really long time, 2 because I don't need 5 blast furnaces. Well, I might, but like not that big, if you know what I mean. So we've got the river on the left. We're going to have train tracks that go here. These train tracks will go along this way and then just somewhere else. I honestly have no idea at the moment. It's more just future planning. Basically, there will be train tracks coming from here though, and I think I can make a train drawbridge. I will try it in creative mode, but I think there's a way. So water, train tracks, and then somewhere around here steel mill, blast furnace like buildings, which is where we're gonna make coke, and we're going to make coal coke, and we're going to make steel. And then there'll be, I guess, warehouse buildings where we, I don't know, quote unquote, mill the steel into cannons and other stuff. We probably won't do that today. This is probably going to be a multi-video thing. So in order to make steel, you have to use, well, you get molten steel, which is kind of cool. You get blast furnaces. It's similar to immersive engineering, but a little more complicated. So basically, you make this blast furnace, and you get molten steel, you get slag, which is fun. And it takes a blasting mixture, which takes lime sand and crushed raw iron. So my iron farm is not actually helpful, because I need some kind of raw iron. Lime sand is just crushed limestone. Coke dust is you take coal coke, and you take just coal, and you put it in a coking oven, and then you get 20 coal coke, which is unusually good. A couple byproducts, including creosote. You can make hardened planks, the equivalent of treated planks. But the next step is to go figure out actually figure out the building. I am going to go design it. I'm going to go pull up the pictures. I'll put them on screen, and we're going to go to my creative world and see what I can figure out. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to try to figure out that drawbridge. That is a shame. You can make it with a physics bearing. Then it renders it, it moves the tracks up and down, but I can't figure out how to reform it back into, like, it's not the same as the other bearings. It has a locked and unlocked state, but it doesn't seem to just unform it. Like, it won't remove the physics entity and put it back into block form. And when it's the physics entity, the train has no idea that there's tracks there. Maybe somebody knows of a way to make this work? Well, that's enough of that. Time to go build a steel mill. bored, didn't I? But I mean, I built what was in the picture. It's what I said I was gonna build. I need to stop doing this to myself if I don't want to make weekly videos. This is not a good strategy. And yes, I think it looks pretty sick. Not gonna lie. It's just way more than I thought I was gonna be building. Yo, that looks sick at nighttime. That looks sick as well. And I'm extra happy with that. It's even brighter with the shaders, which is intentional. It's meant to be extremely bright. And this is just, I saw a video on Twitter a while ago that people were saying was basically the slag output of a steel mill or something. And it was like this big front loader that had like chains and everything on the wheels and like heat shielding, and it was just driving up and like grabbing this molten slag and debris from like a big, I don't know, like room kind of that looked like this, and there was just like a fire everywhere. It looked sick. So that's kind of what I imagined it as. No idea how realistic that would be, but it's here because it looks epic. So this thing is, I believe, it's meant to be a conveyor belt, and the real thing, it would be a conveyor belt, I believe, that would load presumably whatever you're putting into the blast furnace. Some iron stuff, probably some coke. I don't know if both would get loaded here. I would have made it a real conveyor belt if you could put conveyor belts at this slope, which you cannot. But since I can't, it's not actually functional for that. In here, in this part, oh, and the view up here is super cool. But in here is a catwalk, and this is, I guarantee this is utterly unrealistic. This is just another feature that's like, it looks sick. So you can look down here and it's like, ooh, look at the molten stuff. Got a staircase. You can go to another level up here, and we can see even further down into the blast furnace, air quotes. And then there is a ladder over here, and you can go all the way to the tip top, where the view also looks pretty epic. I wish this was like some kind of giant like city server or something, where there was like a ton of people and everyone's like, I need steel, and then I'm not actually going to make it myself, but let's go build a giant steel mill to produce ridiculous amounts of steel for everyone. Because look, I could make this thing make massive amounts of steel, but I don't need, what would I do with it? Ultimately, I don't need that much of it. That horse that was on the ledge, I don't know what happened to it other than that this might be it, but I'm also not sure how it got down without taking damage. So I love having the wind. Makes the smokestack seem so much more alive. I need more bullets, but this time I'm actually gonna make hollow point. I'll just give it a shot. I mean, if this were real life, it would be better. I don't know if that is the case here, so we will see. Well, where to actually put this schematic? Honestly, maybe like right here. Let me just crash my game real fast. Right back down to 9 frames per second. Oh, what the heck? I hate when the rain breaks my schematic. Darn, that's such an oddly specific problem. Oh, no, you don't. I'm having way too much lag for this. Go away. Take your rain so I can see my schematic again. And I can have more than 10 frames per second. Oh good, I can see again. Well, I got a position in the right spot. Now to see how bad the material list is. Ready for the verdict, guys? How many pages do we think? Do we think 20? More or less than 20? I feel like less than 20, but more than 15. Okay, well, both was wrong. It's only 13, but still. 1100 frame slabs, 900 frame stairs. Oh, look, guys, it's not good. It's kind of over. Although I realized I can make tough automatically with the diorite and andesite I already have, plus some lava. I have to make cement and another block that I haven't made before, which is hardened planks. Cement is pretty easy. It is just crushed limestone and clay mixed together. But hardened planks, which I used a lot of for the roof, are not so easy. Because you need creosote, and that's what you get from the coking oven, which is something that's supposed to go in the steel mill, but I'm actually going to have to build it ahead of time. to make some of this. So how much do you get? It says only 4 millibuckets, but when I was testing this, I think it is wrong. I think it's definitely, I was definitely getting more than 4 millibuckets per thing. I was getting a lot more. Eventually it'd be a good idea to automate this. I have no idea what the properties of cement are, other than that it falls down when you place it like sand, and it doesn't seem responsive to water. So I'm only missing hardened planks and hellbark planks. And the hardened planks, that's the creosote stuff. The hellbark planks are actually just things you find in the nether. And what biome is it? I think I've only found it maybe one time. I think it's the undergrowth biome. Like this over here. There's one near the portal. I will go in that direction. This should be the biome. See, look at this. Hellbark. But you really don't get very much per tree. Unless this grows a normal sized tree, this is not going to be farmable, really. The things I will do for a slightly darker gray plank. Okay. Go away. I'm going to send this through a sawmill so I make sure I get all the planks I can. 6 in this case. Wow. You did a great job. Gotta get out of here. The iron farm turned on and the lag is mounting. So coke ovens. Very easy to make, surprisingly. I think I deploy cast iron onto industrial iron. Yeah, and then I get coke ovens, and each one is 3 by 3 by 1, or 3 by 1 by 3. Something like that. It is a multi-block technically, but it's a little weird. Let me get a bit of coal. Not very much. No idea where this should actually go in relation to the thing later, so let me just put it out of the way. It's not a huge problem to tear down. So watch this. I have to... Wow, coke oven invalid. Really? I think I whack it on one side. There we go. Internal storage item count. Okay, so now what I can do is I can put coal in here. So look, I could put 1 coal in there. Oh, and now... Okay, I'm getting progress. See, look, it makes like 4 mellow buckets per tick. It's not 4 total, so it's already at a bucket of creosote. It already completely filled up the creosote. I need to get that out of there and then use it to make hardened planks. Here, I don't know how fast that is, but look. Well, that's pretty fast. So, what's this thing gonna do? Okay, watch this. It's kind of cool, actually. Look, it like opens these doors and then dumps the coal out, or the coke out. Here, check this out. I probably can do 2 at once now. All I need now is we'll go get the gunpowder, a lot of gunpowder, and then I get to start building. Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Blast furnace? Also blast furnace. It's done. It's all done here now. So I have some stacks of coal coke, which I will crush over here. Also have some iron ore. I don't know where that guy's going, but I don't think it's gonna be good. So I made the blast furnace and I made the thing to extract the liquids, but I'm having some problems, so I'm gonna go test in a creative world to see why it's just stealing the blasting mixture and not doing anything. If I chuck this in here and it gets completely wasted instead... Oh good, now it's working. So it did just eat some of my stuff and not do anything. Oh yeah, looky there, it's getting stuff. Look at that, bucket of molten steel. Let's fill that up and look at what we got. We got molten steel. It's like a brighter yellow lava. That looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. So up here, I dumped molten steel. That actually looks pretty good, as is. And I need 2 buckets of molten slag now. Yay. Slag. Gib. Here, we can come over here. Put some slag up there. Put some slag up here. So now I'm going to swap this out. Now I'm going to make a casting basin. And now I can make an ingot mold, and I'll make a block mold. I'm not sure what I'm going to need to do with that, but we'll see. Anyways, back over here, watch this. And then an ingot mold. And I will reattach that. There we go. Ooh, look at. There we go. So, I have a steel ingot now. First steel ingot of the series. So, I've got steel. I can do lots of stuff with steel, like make pump jacks to get crude oil. And I can use it to make better cannons, bigger cannons. But that is where we're going to have to end this video for today. Next time, we'll take this stuff behind me and actually incorporate it into the giant steel mill over there. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching. I've been Sbeev. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.